Yes.
Thank you for joining us on your Friday evening.
We are Taya and Maddy. And
we are coming to you live from the newly restructured Baba's Art House. So, get your preferred drink. I have my coffee. You have your pseudo kind of coffee. I don't even know what that is.
I have my poison.
Yes. And you go get yours and come sit with us. We're gonna talk.
Yeah. So we're doing this every other Friday. We talk about all things spiritual, what's going on with the world. We basically have no topics off limit.
Mm-hmm. If you want to talk about it, if you have a question, we're here.
Yeah.
We want to hear your question.
We're offering free online psychic readings, numerology, tarot, past lives, messages from spirit guides, oracle cards, basically anything that we can get for you. We will try to. If we can't, we will let you know. And then while we wait for people to ask questions in the comments, we will talk about what's going on.
Mm-hmm. So how was your last couple of weeks, Maddy? While we wait for people to tune in.
Magical. Did you do your manifestation?
I did.
Oh, yay.
I did. Yes, definitely. And it's been pretty magical.
Yeah.
Like I was telling you, since we did our reading last time, my life has just been exponentially magical. And yeah, it's been wonderful. Aside from this shitty round 10 of Calgary winter, but otherwise, everything's okay. Feels like things are starting to line up, and very much we're getting the same cards over and over again about having patience and how we're supposed to just hurry up and wait. And very much I have been in that state for so long that when stuff starts happening, you're almost like, wait, what? I have to get up? I have to do something? I have to move now? And it's like, you asked for this, so what is the hesitation?
Yeah.
But it's like, no, now, get ready, let's get going because it's magical out there. So.
Yeah, I have definitely been feeling the energy. For those who watched us last time, we talked about manifesting because of the new moon portal that was open, or the eclipse portal, or whatever.
That started.
Yeah, started, yeah. So it's now coming into an end today. So hopefully you spent the last 2 weeks manifesting the fuck out of your dreams. Because all that's going to come true now.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, for the full moon, so tonight's a good night to release, let go.
Say goodbye to old ways.
Yeah, and just be ready to welcome in your new beginnings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All the magical things.
Yeah, there's certain elements in our lives and in everybody else's lives that were just convenient as opposed to correct. And so now I think that's what this period is about, is stepping into the correct phase. Is like, okay, you know what? Yeah, we had to rearrange things a little bit. Yes, we had to go through a little bit of a dishevelment. But now we're coming out of it and we're seeing, oh yeah, okay, this is what it was meant to be. This is how it's supposed to feel.
Yeah.
We were close, but it wasn't close enough.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't the right thing. It was just, okay, convenient. So yeah, I think we're seeing that right now.
Christine says, hi.
Hi, Christine.
Okay, so I guess we should do this reminder. Every time this video gets shared, it starts a new thread of comments. So if you are not on the event page stream, we will not see your comments. So if you want to ask us a question, make sure that you are on the event page where it's being streamed. Hopefully that makes sense. And if it doesn't, you're trying to ask me a question on the other page, I can't help you.
Well, and today especially, we've been experiencing some technical difficulties more than usual. I mean, we already have our fair share of issues operating technology, but with Mercury retrograde starting, among a couple of other retrogrades, the eclipse season coming to a culmination. Yeah, there's a lot going on right now. So, yeah, technology isn't really our friend right now. So
what other planets are in retrograde?
I know Venus is also in retrograde, and Venus usually, affects relationships, affects our lives, our communication through those relationships, just like Mercury. And see, I don't know as much astrologically about this stuff, but just
okay.
from the stuff that I've been researching, it's just mind blowing when you start paying attention to what the planets are doing and when they're doing their thing, and you're like, oh, I get it. That's why this is happening now, or it's stuff out of your control. So again, why patience? That's why patience is so important right now, because we have to wait on the world. We have to wait on the planets. We have to wait on certain situations to line up to work out for us the way that we want it to. If you rush something, well, like a cake, you take it out of the oven before it's baked. What's going to happen? You can't eat it. It's gross.
I mean, you could.
You could, but it's gross. It's not ready,
you
right?
Just struggle through it.
Yes, exactly. So.
Oh, Sandra says, hi ladies from Kelly.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Welcome, and thanks for joining us.
Happy day.
Yes. Yeah, it's almost Kelly's birthday.
Oh, what?
Yes, it's actually March 21st. Yes.
Oh, well, we won't see you before then, but happy birthday.
She might be coming to the market.
Oh,
yes.
So never mind. Maybe we'll see you on the 21st.
So hopefully we'll get to see you in person. Mm-hmm. That'd be nice. But yeah, March 21st, we're going to be at the Witch's Garden Market.
And the 22nd.
Yes. Oh, yeah, it's 2 days.
2 days.
Yeah, I love that. So for all of those of you who are like me and you like to be up late, well, Friday night is for the people who are like that. And we're available from 5 till 10. You're there. I'm there. You're doing readings.
Yeah.
I'm hanging out, selling stuff, being weird.
Either way, we're going to be there doing magical things.
Yeah. And then on Saturday, it's from 11 till 5. So if you can, come by, see us in person, come hang out, come talk to us.
Yeah.
Get some weird shit from us, And it's happening at Pine Ridge Community Association. I haven't been up there. Have you?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. It's going to be fun. Something different, to welcome in the spring season.
It's usually a pretty good market.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
There's a lot of cool stuff there.
Yeah, there's all kinds of different vendors. And so if you're into weird stuff and you're into witchy things, definitely come by. Mm-hmm. Check it out. And then actually tomorrow we're busy as well. What are you doing tomorrow?
So, tomorrow, I am I'm playing a show for a fundraiser called Helping Families Handle Cancer. It's at the border crossing, and it's a bunch of bands that have gotten together, and basically we're raising money to help kids who have cancer before they cross over. Yeah, so it's kind of a depressing event. But we've got lots of things that we're doing. The lady who puts it on, Wanda, she's doing a 50-50 raffle to raise money. She's doing a bunch of prizes and stuff that you can win for donating. So it's going to be a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
Yeah. And then you're also doing a show.
Yep. Baba's Art Haus is going to be selling their wares at New Babel events. It's at the Block Arts Center. I haven't been there, but I've heard really cool things about it. So I'm gonna go scope it out. And there's a bunch of bands and artists, and it's just gonna be like a mirage of a different type of show. So I'm looking forward to that. It's happening at 5 p.m. If you're not doing anything, come by, say hi. Check us out. I'll be doing
same time as mine.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's fun.
Yeah.
I'm doing mini readings, and you're doing music, and we're doing music.
It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, it's gonna be a really good time. No matter what you're into, there's something happening tomorrow.
Bounce.
Yes.
Bounce
Go have fun. And that's the theme of the last little bit, anyways. If you don't like a situation, turn your head and bounce to the next one. You don't have to stay in one situation you're in. You can drastically get out of it. Just hop. Kind of what's been happening with the Schumann resonance and the timeline
I was
jumping.
Gonna say. Did you want to explain what that resonance is?
Okay, so we were just talking about the Schumann resonance before we started recording.
David says hello.
Hi, David. Welcome. We were just talking about the Schumann resonance, and what that is, it's the frequency that is considered the heartbeat of the earth, and usually it's under an 8 hertz. It's 7.83, and the last little bit, March 9th, was the first blackout that we saw this month. And when a blackout occurs, it means that there's too much light coming into the planet, that the machine that registers the frequency of this light can't record it. Mm-hmm. It can't see it because it's too much, and so the machines black out. And it happened earlier this month, and now it happened again today. There was another blackout, but what people who study this on a consistent basis are reporting is that there's been a jump. And what did you see?
So I saw a jump in timeline. So this means that whatever timeline we were on, we're no longer there. And we're in a different timeline. And this timeline feels pretty good.
Yes.
Because of the amount of, like, I don't know, it was exploding. It was exploding with happiness.
Well, and then that's also what we were talking about, how there's this extreme polarization happening right now. You're either having the best time or you're having the worst time.
Yeah.
And so if you are wanting to get out of the worst time, you can.
Yeah.
You can get out of there. It's just, you have to want something bad enough, and also you have to be a little bit patient.
Mm-hmm.
Because these things didn't happen overnight to get into the situation you're in.
You also need to shift your vibration. So if you're going to constantly be like, okay, well, I guess I'm going to stay here because this is my life, you're going to stay there. So how you jump a timeline is you have to raise your vibration to get to the vibration of the timeline that you want to be in. So the higher your vibration, the happier you are, the happier the timeline you're going to hop into is going to be, if that makes sense.
And it does.
Okay.
It totally makes sense. Yeah. So yeah, you got to keep an open mind about all of this stuff. When we first started our spiritual journey too, this all sounds like hooey.
Yeah.
You know, but there's proof. There's these machines that measure this frequency, and there's all kinds of things that are showing that there is something happening, and it's just getting more and more intense. Like, we even saw that there's a hole in the sun. And that's why there was such crazy windstorms happening the last few days.
Yeah, I think it was then March 9th and 10th.
The day of the blackout.
That it was supposed to, like, hit the earth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so why did that blackout happen? Coincidence that this thing is supposed to hit the earth and then we have that blackout? I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's just interesting once you start following the planets and what they're doing. Start following the sun and the Schumann resonance and just talking to other people. Something is definitely happening. Now, whether it's the apocalypse or not, I don't know. But we're in it. Yeah. So, you know, and we've got our coffee. You know, we're okay. We can still laugh and talk about things at the end of the day. So, hey.
All right. So for those who just joined us, we do this every other Friday. We get together, we talk about spiritual stuff, we talk about whatever the fuck we want to talk about, basically. Oh, we also have really bad mouths, so pre-warning. And we offer free psychic readings between what we're talking about. So we do numerology, past life, tarot, oracle, messages from spirit guides. If you have any questions, you can throw them in the chat.
Yep.
Just make sure that you are on the event page chat, because we can't see your comments if it's been shared. So if something gets shared, it starts a new comment thread, and unfortunately we can't see it. So.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
And we don't even know how to begin to see them.
I think we have to have like multiple devices open
I don't know.
or something.
Good luck.
Yeah, we don't like technology. Technology is not our friend.
Not right now. I don't think I'm going to start learning this during the retrograde season either. So
I don't ever want to learn this.
No.
I love learning, but like, I just don't feel like technology is something important.
See, it's so bizarre for me. Like, I feel it's somewhat necessary, but I have an aversion to it. I don't, like, I can't picture myself sitting down every day and turning on a computer or, like, sitting on a cell phone, because I don't own a cell phone. And it's like, I just can't comprehend incorporating that into my already busy life.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, okay, well, you got to make time for that. And that's very much been the theme for the last little bit, is that we all need to empty our cups. We need to, like, clean house. We need to do spring cleaning, you know, like, get rid of the stuff that was just taking up space in our life that we don't need anymore. And so we can welcome in the new stuff, the wonderful stuff that we were actually wanting, the things that we asked for, right? Like, I'm sick of having swivel, you know, I want champagne, right?
Yeah.
That kind of deal. But you can't fill it up if your cup's already full, right? So...
Mazakine says, hello Taya and Maddy, I like this video so far. And Lucifer says, hello Taya, hello Maddy, I hope you guys enjoy your video. And Victor says, hi ladies, have fun.
Thanks guys. Thanks for being there. And thanks everybody for supporting us and being with us through this. It is a little bit intimidating sitting up here. You know, being a conduit for source, giving you messages and just talking randomly. So thank you.
Yeah, thanks for listening to our bullshit.
Yeah.
If you do want to keep following us and keep doing stuff, you can go to the Psychic Tea Party and like the page, and you'll get notifications when we do go live, or when we're going on tour, or going to other cities. We will be going to Sylvan Lake on April 6th.
Yes.
We'll be at the Moon and Lotus there doing readings for the day.
So yeah, if you'd like an in-person reading and you live in the Sylvan Lake area, come by and see us. Come say hi. Be nice to see people.
Yeah.
In a little village.
Have you ever been to Sylvan Lake?
Like, not since I was a kid.
I was like, that's not a little village anymore.
I don't know. I haven't been.
Very touristy.
See, that's the thing about all good places. Eventually, it's not so secret anymore. It's not so villagey anymore.
Yeah.
So funny. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Colleen, for the stars.
Oh.
Colleen is with us.
Hi, Colleen. That's so funny. See, again, this is all above my head, the whole situation. Like the stars, how this all operates, you know. Hello, world out there, you know. You stay there, I'll stay here. We'll coexist together somehow, hey?
Oh, Jeffrey says, camera needs to be slightly stage right.
What does that mean?
That means fixed camera. We'll see if that worked. Thank you, Jeff.
The comment section, Jeff, is for questions.
I mean, he's being nice. He's helping
good.
us. Thank you, Jeff, for being such a nice boy. Or man. Or whatever. Alright. Hopefully that fixed it. And then again, for everybody who's just joined, head to the main event page if you want to comment. We are answering questions for free: numerology, past life, tarot, oracle. Just post your questions in the comments and we will do our best to give you guidance.
Yeah. So, I wanted to talk to you about the wonderful being that you brought into my life named Nicole.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, since nobody's here asking us questions, I'm going to talk. But Nicole is Nicole. She is an experience. And if you come across Nicole's page, you come across her information, you come across her, you stop and you book.
So her page is The Goddess Moves.
And I can tell you, I am a metalhead and I don't move. Okay, I don't dance, I don't shake, don't do any of that stuff. But since starting my relationship with Nicole and working with her, she's gotten me to move, and it's been absolutely amazing. Because the journey that she's put me on, I wasn't even aware that I started on, and it's in it now, and here you go, and anything's possible, but we usually end up dancing and shaking and moving. And if you are looking for like the next step in your journey, if you're looking for, you know, a way to get you out of your stuck, out of your like mess, out of you, that's who I would recommend seeing and booking with. I'm gonna probably post some links afterwards.
Actually, there is a link posted in.
Fabulous. Okay, so my lovely family is on it already, posting a comment for Nicole. So yeah, if you can, run to book and see her, because she just can get you from like shitty situation to amazing situation like yesterday. Mm-hmm. She's like that, and she doesn't even know how like awesome she is and how powerful she is. But every time I see her, like I almost want to cry, because she's like so this magical, motherly, nurturing, like she embodies like every aspect of like the goddess energy, like the maiden, the mother, the crone, like, and I don't even know how. So her
energy is so pure as well. Yeah.
So I can't say enough about how amazing of an experience and a transformation I've been experiencing through her. And thank you for bringing her into my life, because like, wow, like craziness. But you know, like the last couple of sessions we've had, I've like purged. I've like cleansed myself, and you know, all we're doing is moving. Like we're just talking and moving, and it's just amazing. Like that, it's what I need. So trying new things, and in 9 months, I'm going to be an upgraded, shinier, new version of myself. So
is that
watch
how
out,
long
world.
the program is?
Yes.
Oh,
this
wow.
is how long we're working. So
Okay.
I can't even imagine what I'm going to be like. My hair is going to be like so big you can't even fit it in this. You know?
So what is this program then?
I'm being initiated into the rites of the Munukai. It's Peruvian rites. That is the Earthkeeper rites.
Oh.
Yes.
Cool.
So it's I'm now becoming of service to the earth, and I already always have been. It's just I didn't.
It's not like this.
No, nothing. You know what? Nothing is like what this is. That's for sure. So it's been just an amazing journey to be on and to do something different that blew my mind, because again, this is all hooey to me.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, it's actually doing something, and the transformation that's happened since that, it's just like, wow. So
Sweet.
yeah.
No, she is very magical.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, click that link,
Like it.
follow it.
Yeah. Book.
You won't be sorry.
I think she mostly works with feminine energy, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she works with everybody. Like I've seen her get even the stodgiest of old crotchety guys moving. So, you know, like she can do it. So yeah, don't put anything past her. That's for sure.
Yeah. Definitely one of the most magical people that I've come across.
Yeah, and doesn't care. It's just like, you know, just her. And that's what's so awesome. We need more people like that out there just being them.
So Colleen says, my question, has my stepdad passed January 5th, 2025? Has he crossed over safely? So Colleen, there are a few people that you have on the other side, and they're all letting you know that they're good, they're happy, they're safe. Yeah, nothing to really worry about. Get very happy, supportive and loving energy from that. So it's always a good sign. I feel like I'm high.
Yeah, you're like lit up. You're like turning rosy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know, when I connect to loved ones that are crossed over and they're in a really, really good place, and they're thankful for the person on earth, or they're thankful for their family on earth, their experiences, the second I connect to them, it's I'm filled with that really, really high magical vibration.
Well, you look it.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, Colleen's stepdad.
Got a nice glow about you. Yeah.
Oh, Keisha says, hey ladies.
Hello. And welcome.
Yes.
Yeah.
To another adventure.
Yeah.
Ooh. So, because I just saw it in my notes, I discovered the coolest thing the other day, and I don't know why I haven't thought of this before. I took a course on animal Reiki and how to talk to animals a long time ago, and it never clued into me that animals have spirit guides.
Well, why would an animal have a spirit guide? You would think they'd have a human guide. We as humans have a spirit guide. So, and that's usually an animal spirit guide, right?
Yeah.
So, I wouldn't assume that they would have one either. I guess I never gave it much thought.
I didn't either. And then I've been working through a couple of different courses lately, and it's been expanding my mind and doing all these weird things. And the veil has been really thin. So I have this chubby little mini Aussie Shepherd, and he was waddling underneath the table, he had like this waddle up to his butt, and the way his tail was, I was like, ah, man, skunk. And I stopped to think, like, why did I just relate him to a skunk? And then I watched the spirit skunk do that same waddle under the table behind him. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, what is this? Like, where'd the skunk come from? It was super cute. So I connected with her, and she was like, well, I'm Scout's spirit guide. And I was like, what? Like, how does my dog have a skunk spirit guide? Like, why is it a skunk? Why are you a skunk? And she was like, well, he had a past life as a skunk, and it explains this, and this about him. I was like, oh, fuck.
That makes sense.
He does do all those things, and it drives me insane, and I couldn't figure out why. Because he acts like a cat a lot. Like, he jumps on things, but he's, like, really chunky, so he has a tough time jumping on things, and he just, like, struggles, and he's overly protective. Overly protective.
Does he fart on you? Does he, like, lift his butt up and...
No, but he smells bad. He does fart. He has really bad farts, and he just destroys everything. He has to eat everything. So I was like, okay, I wonder if my other dog has a spirit guide. So, like, checked into her, and she had a horse.
What?
And I was like, holy shit. I have watched this dog so many times gallop and trot like a horse.
It made sense all of a sudden.
And now it just, like, finally made sense. And I was like, okay, that is really cool. So yeah, if you want to know if your animal has a spirit animal, which it probably does, like, send a picture in. Take a picture and post it. If you can put a picture in the comments, I can connect to your animal and we'll see.
Yeah, well, Kelly has 2 turtles. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
She's got 2 turtles. I bet you.
Turtles are amazing.
Isn't that? Do you know that they live past you?
Yep.
So you have to make plans for them when you're not here anymore. Yeah. They were the cutest little buddies. They're so funny. Just how they behave, you know? Like, I didn't know turtles could be so fascinating, but, you know, getting to know Kelly, I got to know the turtles, and it was like, that's so funny.
My mom had a turtle when I was growing up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few animals like that, like, outlive you, and then you're, But I'm curious now.
I feel like birds do as well. Some birds are parrots.
Yeah, well, some of them, you have no clue how old they actually are, right? Yeah, but I'm curious if other animals possess spirit animals as well.
Keisha just got a new baby ball python.
Really? I'm like the worst goth kid in the world. I don't like the creepy crawlies. I like don't like it. Aww. Spiders or snakes. Australia, not for me. Nope. So yeah.
Poor little guy.
I know they never did anything to me, but no, I'm just not into it. I'm more of like a lion or, you know, bear type of gal. I can see them coming. You know?
They can kill you.
There's time to get away. They're big.
Have you ever seen a bear run? Yes. You are very naive, Tia. It would catch you and you would die. You'd have so many bells and keys on you that you would not be able to run that fast.
Maybe all the noise would scare them off. I don't know. You never know. Yeah.
Not if it's hungry enough.
Ball python. Okay, can you...
do you have a picture of your ball python?
I'm so curious.
If you can find a way to send it in the comments, then I can, like, I'll know that I'm connecting to the right animal.
That's so neat. Yeah.
Yeah, that's super
cool. I never would have thought about that.
Me either.
But then, you see it, and of course, that's when you see it, and it makes so much sense.
Well, and I kind of... This sounds extra crazy, but I kind of want to do a past life reading for my dogs.
Yes, I'm not surprised. I'm curious about that too, because we've done so many past life readings for ourselves, and apparently, like, you can't go and be an animal after you've been a human.
Yeah. And
it's like, because that's a regression.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, but can you timeline hop? Like, if you're, like, because time, past, present, and future only exists here. Yeah. So if we're in the same place, could you essentially go and be an animal in the next one, right? Because it could be happening simultaneously with this timeline. Anything's possible. And that's why maybe these spirit animals, but I'm curious.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do.
Explore the past life.
That'd be kind of a cool thing to do. Like, here, give me your animal and I will do a past life reading on your animal. Like, that would be a cool thing if it was possible.
But even then, if you had a pet in the past and then you grew up and then all of a sudden you acquire a new pet and it reminds you so much of your past pet.
Yeah.
Is that the same reincarnated spirit because they were your companion, or is it, like that? I got questions.
Okay, well, that'll be what I'm going to experiment with this on the next time. Yeah. The next time I'll let everybody know how my past life reading went for my dog.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm curious.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that'd be neat. Oh, apparently you cannot send pictures in the comments.
Oh.
And yes, Keisha, I did take animal communication. That's how this whole thing started. With the whole animals and like the animal Reiki and stuff like that. Yeah, animal communication is very, very difficult.
I'll bet.
Yeah. Like, if the animal's not willing to let you in, it's really, really hard to get them. But I can definitely see if I can explore the ball python from a distance. Because I know you, Keisha, so I should be able to, like, go in through you. So this one I get like a lot of flashes of a lot of different things. So what are those black things? A panther. I'm pretty sure it's a panther. A panther or like a black jaguar. Definitely like in the jungle. Yeah, very, very like very, very subtle, blends in, very powerful. So yeah, it has some of the same qualities from its panther life, so that'll be fun. It feels like it's I think panthers, they just sit and wait as well, like snakes, don't they?
No thanks. I don't need a snake in the corner sitting there waiting to just.
Yeah, it's like this whole. Naturally, it's a let's strike animal, but very, very loyal if you can get it to trust you and raise it properly. Just the same as, like, I guess, a wild cat.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I also see some kind of dragon thing.
Oh, that's not surprising.
I feel like your snake has a dragon.
Well, this is the year of the snake, and we just came from the year of the dragon. So,
weird.
Like, not surprising.
Yeah.
That energy is coming through. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, it looks like your snake has some kind of dragon as a spirit guide.
Yeah.
A lot of black. There's a lot of black around this animal.
Protection.
Yeah,
negativity.
protection. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It's a protector.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, see, as much as I have an aversion, it's like, nope, it's necessary for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need this for protection, for sure. And that's what it'll become, your protector, your loyal protector.
Yeah. Oh, she's building an enclosure for him. Sweet. Yeah, he'll definitely like that. Yeah, Keisha, you're definitely a person that's supposed to be surrounded by animals all the time.
It's funny how you meet certain people and you can tell.
Yeah.
Some people are like supposed to be around kids all the time. Other people, they're supposed to be around animals all the time.
Yeah.
You can just feel it in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that doesn't take psychic. That's just
you're very much an animal person.
Yeah.
Like working with animals.
Yeah. Healing
animals. Like, you should do the animal communication course. All right. So for those of you who just joined, we're doing free psychic readings. If you have any questions, post them in the comments, on the video, on the main page. Not a shared video because we will not see them. Yeah, numerology, past life,
Claim your ghost.
tarot, oracle. Yeah.
All the fun things.
Yes. Keisha says probably why I always end up with new pets.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I actually met Keisha when I was really, really sick those few years ago and I wasn't able to take care of our hedgehog.
So did she take him?
She saved my hedgehog. Yeah, she took the hedgehog from me because I was in and out of the hospital too much, so...
That's so funny. She got a snake. You know, hedgehogs eat snakes. It's really funny. I
think, yeah, the hedgehog passed away now, but
little guy.
They don't live very long. They only live like 4 to 5 or 6 years. I think.
They're such little guys.
Yeah.
But then again, look at the turtles. They're little guys and they live. Yeah, so interesting.
Yeah. All right.
So did you feel any ghosts on your way over here today? Did you have any interesting things happen?
The only interesting things that had happened was the things getting lost. Or like the one random thing on my way here getting lost. It's very quiet today.
I know. Energetically too. Like I'm not hearing a lot of like, usually I feel like a heaviness. Like there's a lot of energy around. I don't hear it per se, but I feel it. And today it's actually really calm. And I'm wondering, are they busy, like doing other stuff, or
well, the veil is supposed to be really thin today.
So it's like everybody just walking around, like doing like real life stuff when they should just be spirits. Like, you know, what's happening today? Because it's definitely different energy than what we've experienced the last few times we've done this.
Yeah, like there's not too many spirits that have popped in today, so I kind of figured that it wouldn't be a busy day. The only one that I do have is he's an older man, very, very slim, tall. He's got a pair of green pants on, a wife beater, and he's got suspenders connecting his pants. His hair is gray and it's kind of like slicked back. You know, in like I want to say like the 1950s, how they all like did that like slick back with like a little bit of a curl.
Yeah.
Ooh, kind of like Grease.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, his hair is kind of like that, and he feels like a chain smoker. Yeah, he like leans against the wall, kind of like he's the most badass.
Like a James Dean kind of character.
He knows that he is, like he walks in a room and you know that you are to pay attention to this man. He feels very stern, very, don't fuck with me or I will fuck you up type of guy, but you get on the right side of him and he has this very silly, goofy personality that will shock you. I guess I should say this is like claim your ghost. If this man sounds like he belongs to you, let me know. And we can dive into it more. It feels like he was a part of an army or the war of some kind. Yeah. Yeah, he definitely like fought in the war.
Yeah, this is a badass guy. Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you had a grandpa or dad or great grandma or great grandpa who fought in the war, this might be your dude. You can either send us a message privately or claim your ghost on the comments. Yeah, that's claim your ghost for today. Sometimes people will watch this later and they'll message and be like, hey, that one is mine. Which is cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, last time we did this, there was already stuff happening to both of us that was affecting both of us.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I was curious what's happening, but nothing.
He has something to do with the
Yeah.
lost items. Yeah, he's just a badass
Yeah.
from the war. Feels like he might have been like in a higher position as well. Yeah, I get the letter D. So it could be his name starts with a D or your name starts with a D.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Was he a postman? Like a postman in war or a postman like a mailman? Because this was definitely somebody who fought in a war. Give me time to reply.
So interesting, just going through all of this and just experiencing the feelings and just listening to the other side and just how many other people are experiencing the reality of how real the other side is.
Yeah.
How it's like you said, the veil is incredibly thin right now.
Oh, after the war. Let's see. He did have a job after the war. It almost feels like he hated that job and struggled though. Possibly it could be a postman. It's not something that he feels very proud of because it feels like it took away his masculinity, or there's something that he doesn't like about what happened after the war. He's very reluctant and very like, I don't want to be remembered for this. If that makes any sense. But it does look like he's organizing something. Just a minute. Just tell me. He may have made deliveries. That's how he put it.
Yeah. That's so funny.
Yeah, he feels very ashamed of it. I'm not sure if that helps at all, but yeah, he's got like, now that he's kind of opening up a little bit, there's definitely a lot of guilt and a lot of shame around this whole yeah, possibly a little bit traumatized from what happened after serving, trying to escape it, but hiding his feelings. Not as badass as he wanted to pretend that he was. Yeah. All right. Give you guys some time. We have like 15 minutes left if anybody has any questions or any topics they'd like us to touch on.
Let's maybe do a world reading and see where we're at. If nobody's got anything.
Alright, she says, I am not sure, I don't know my paternal grandfather very well. It just hit me that the person you were describing could have been like my grandfather in his youth. It is very possible. Yeah, like I said, if you knew a little bit more about him and his personality, it would help a little bit more. But just because I don't know why he's hiding information or like what he's ashamed of. But if it is your grandfather, or whoever does watch this and it is their grandfather, he's basically just watching over you, and it feels like he wishes that he was more involved in your life, but yeah, he wants to know that he is watching over you and Yeah, be safe. Is this a world reading?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Yeah, so, it's been an interesting couple of weeks in the world. Politically, if you're paying attention, every country is, something's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everybody's talking about Trump and Elon Musk, and there's a lot. People want Canada first now all of a sudden, which is great, but then again, what is Canada first, there's lots of things that are being thrown at us right now. There's potential for an asteroid to hit the planet. There's there's so much that is being disclosed. It's a lot. And so rightfully so, what I'm seeing here is that everybody's heads are in the clouds. Like we don't know what to look at. And it's true. Like there's so much being shown to us that it's distracting us from our manifestation, from what it is we're here to do, from what it is we want. So no matter what's going out and what's happening in the world, we should not really pay attention to it, It's like, okay, yes, it's happening, but remember that it's not happening to you, it's happening for you, it's happening through you. And it's all in how you navigate this time. It's all in like, okay, are you reactive or are you active? Are you still going ahead with your plans, or are you letting the way the world is sway you from your plans? Is it putting a pause on your plans? Yes, there's always uncertainty. Yes, there's always a possibility for something to go awry. But are you focused on that, or again, are you focused on what you want? And so despite everybody's heads being in the clouds, the card that I get here, what everybody's unaware of, is that the sun is still shining. That it's still a great time. Not here in Calgary. we got like our 10th winter here. But yeah, that things are okay. That there's still sunny days ahead. There's still good times to be had. We can still enjoy ourselves. Everything in moderation. Because again, I get the temperance card. And it's about, just being practical about things. Like not taking in too much, but also, just taking in enough. It's like you can go and see what's going on outside, but you don't have to make it affect your day-to-day life. I mean, yes, there's threat of war happening here. There's threat of this happening. There's threat of that happening. There's a potential of this, potential of that. But are you going to let it affect you in your day-to-day life?
Yeah.
And in the future here, we're not really sure. Who do we trust? And I'm seeing this card come up quite a bit. I don't like this card when I get this card. And what it is this guy here is the Seven of Swords. We don't know if he's here to help us or if he's like going to hurt us.
So who do you think that represents?
Well, this is like, again, sneakiness. We don't know. And it could be Donald Trump. It could be Elon Musk. It could be all these big players like these that are setting the stage for our world. And it's like it or not, these people are making changes happen.
Mm-hmm.
And, there's action reaction. And so we don't know whether to trust these key players or not. And that's okay. So what the cards are saying is we need a break. We need a break and we need time to do research. And, so sometimes, yes, go home, take a break from all the craziness of the world, turn off the TV, turn off the outside, and just focus on what it is you want. And it might require some studying. It might require some learning, some upgrading your thought process, opening your mind up to new possibilities. Okay, maybe the world isn't a ball. I don't know. Maybe your best friend is an alien. I don't know. Like anything can be possible right now. And I nothing's off the table because as we're seeing, more and more disclosure is happening. Like, at one point they thought, oh, this pandemic is the worst thing to ever happen. But now we're seeing this was a great thing to happen because now we're talking. We're talking about things. And it's like we went so long not able to talk.
Mm-hmm.
And now, we're going to have to start talking again. But do you open your mouth out of anger? Or do you open your mouth out of like an educated point of view? And it's like, well, how much are you investing in you? So let's get our heads out of the clouds. I think that's the big thing is we got to start to come back to reality and focus on what it is we want because the sun is still shining and there are more days than sausages. So, old little Macedonian saying. But like honestly, now things are working itself out. Yes, it seems a little like weird right now, and there's like we don't know the whole story, and that's okay, and it has to be. But there's a lot of stuff that will be revealed, and it's just in steps.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd say to you, just take some time for you, sharpen your blade, rest, decide what you want, and then go back out there and get it. That's it.
Sweet.
Yeah. What do you see?
Happiness.
Happiness. Good. I like sunny days.
No, it's gonna be happy days. That's what I am focusing on from now on. Happy days, everybody. No more living in the negative.
Yeah.
Living in the positive.
Well, like we were talking about, just people are either doing really well or they're doing really unwell. And it's like, okay, well, let's get to the positive, because I see a bunch of people over here who are in the positive.
Yeah.
Like, let's get there. It's not impossible. Just have to work a little bit.
Well, and you have to shift your mindset as well.
Yes.
Right? Like,
And that's the work.
Yeah.
The discipline, right? Because thoughts are powerful.
And if you're not willing to put in the work, nothing is gonna change. The only person that can change you is you. Somebody else, you can pay somebody else all you want to help you. But if you're not putting in the work or doing what they're telling you to, nothing is going to change.
Yeah, and that's something that we both experienced firsthand. Like, yeah, you can talk to anybody, you can get advice from anyone, but unless you're willing to put in the work, nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to change.
No.
And how badly do you want it? That's the other part of it. Sometimes it's as easy as showing up.
Yeah.
And saying, you know what, I want more. I deserve more. I'm worthy of more.
I'm ready for change.
Yes, and that's it. And that's what 2024, 2025 has been years of, is this change. Even numerology-wise, 2025 is a year of endings. It's the end of a cycle. It's a year of completion.
Last year for sure was my ending.
Yeah, but see, everybody's got their own cycles that they go through, but world-wise, we're seeing the biggest shift in humanity that we've ever experienced, and I don't know what it's going to end up looking like, but as we already see, the veil is incredibly thin.
Yes.
And
It's supposed to be really thin tonight. Yeah.
So again,
play with your ghosties, but safely.
Calm and protection, and focus on what you want.
Yep. All right, we have math. We have 6 minutes left. So if you have any last minute questions, feel free to throw them in the comments. Otherwise, we will just continue on with what we are doing. We have. Do you have a crystal?
Yes, I do.
Oh, perfect.
I always have a crystal.
Oh, perfect.
Or two.
What is the magical crystal for the week?
So this week, I've been drawn to blue fluorite. This is actually kind of a rainbowy piece, but it's more predominantly blue. And fluorite, especially blue fluorite in bigger chunks, is a little bit harder to come by, just because the chemical composition of it is, it takes a little bit longer, I guess, to achieve. So you can usually find it in green or purple or the rainbow. But anyways, this is a great stone if you're looking to get your voice out.
Oh, perfect.
Feel that, hold that, play with that. Yeah, it's great for the throat
Great
chakra. To let your voice be heard, especially in this time of manifestation. Why shouldn't you be out there screaming from the rooftops what it is you want? If you're anything like us, you've had to put up with and tolerate things for the last few years, and I'm done. I don't want to do that anymore. So why can't we say it to the world? This is what we want now. We're done with this chapter. Let's go out there and let's enjoy. Let's want. So yeah, get your piece of blue fluorite and put it against your throat if you can.
Make a pendant out of it and have it hanging by your throat.
Wear some blue,
a choker,
and go out there and scream your intentions to the world, because you're worthy and deserving of it.
Sing.
Yeah, singing.
Sing your
There you go.
intentions to the world. Yeah. Because singing also raises your vibration.
To shift you into that timeline
Like
you want to
that-
be in.
And that like high manifestation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
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 So yeah, get your blue fluorite, sing your heart out.
Oh, Tracy says, "Oh, hello, friends."
Hello. Thank you for joining. Where were you an hour ago?
Yeah, we have 4 minutes left.
We needed questions. We've been out here dying.
Hey man, we've talked about a lot. We've covered a lot today.
Yeah, we did.
Our
Solved all the world
audience-
problems.
Yeah, our audience is well informed of everything.
Of our silliness.
Yes. Yes. Well informed.
So if you would like a reading or you would like to schedule a psychic tea party with us, please reach out.
Ooh. So, we haven't really talked about like what our psychic tea parties are. So, we're actually doing now, you can book us to come to your house and do psychic readings for you and all of your friends, and we'll entertain your friends for 3 hours.
And we'll give you good price.
Good readings.
Good readings, of course.
And good times.
Good times, yeah.
And fun.
Yeah.
And,
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Because you also do tea and coffee readings?
not tea, coffee.
Coffee.
You know what, my
readings?
name is spelled like tea, but I can't. I don't like tea.
You can't even read tea leaves?
No, I don't care.
Oh, you just.
I'll burn
So
it.
what do you do then? You read coffee beans?
No, I make Turkish coffee. Yeah, you make the coffee, and then you drink it, and then you shake it around. You pour it upside down, and then you
Oh.
let it sit. And then after it sits for a bit, you turn it back over, and there's little like patterns and pictures you can see in there.
Oh, cool.
And then based on what pictures you see, it's fortune telling tool. So yes, we do coffee reading. Yeah, we can do that, and then
Yeah, so psychic tea party.
we do
Party at your house. You can serve your guests Turkish coffee.
Mhm.
Taya can read their coffee. We
We
do
can talk
tarot, past life, numerology,
Find
messages
your
from
ghost.
spirit guides, spirit animals for your
Yeah.
animals, apparently.
Unfuck yourself. Yeah, we
Yes.
got a few different options.
Trauma healing.
Yes. Positive
Yes.
vibes.
Yes.
We got a bunch of things in our arsenal that we can bring to your home. So
Yeah.
reach out. We do a few things.
Yeah.
We can even serenade you with the ukulele if you so want. So yeah,
Yeah.
we're here for you.
Yeah, we do lots of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could play guitar, play some ukulele.
I can play the cup.
Yeah. She plays the cup real good. I can hear the rap in my head now. Jigga 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 jigga. A booga booga booga. Psychic tea party. A booga booga booga.
Yes,
Ping ping ping.
indeed.
All right. Well, if nobody has any more questions for us for our last minute, yeah, I guess we will say our goodbyes.
Yeah, and if you can, make it out to our shows tomorrow night. We'd love to see you. We're at the Border Crossing and at Block Art Center. And the following weekend, we'll be at Pine Ridge.
Yeah, which is Garden Market.
Yep. So you can check us out there.
Yep.
And if you want, if you like, you come back in 2 weeks and we do this again.
Yes, we'll be back here. And you can ask free questions again,
Mhm.
and yeah, have all of the fun.
Yeah. All of the fun.
Yes. And if you want to book a one-on-one reading in the meantime, you can send either me or Taya a message. We will not send you messages. I know that sometimes after these videos, random psychics will send you a message and be like, oh, I tuned into your energy and blah, blah, blah. Pay me $500 and I'll uncurse you or whatever the fuck they say. That's not us.
No. We barely know how to use technology,
Yeah,
so that is definitely not us.
I try my hardest to stay on it and delete them as they
Yeah.
come, but sometimes I miss them. So do not fall for that. We will not message you telling you that we have a reading for you unless we've told you that we're going to. So if you want to book a reading with us, you need to contact us.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
Kelly loves both Taya and Maddy. Bless be.
Blessed
Thank you,
be Kelly. And
Yeah.
happy early birthday.
All of the love.
Yes.
Pew. I hope that you felt that because it was super gay.
Yeah, no, she felt it.
All right, well, guys, I guess we will see you next time.
Yes. Goodbye. Have
Yes.
fun.